It's time to talk the latest news in technology. We will begin from Uganda, where authorities there have imposed social media tax and blocked use of virtual private networks. Kobe, how are they doing this?
Well, Museveni is hell-bent on stopping gossip. He says people are gossiping too much on social media. So he's taxed his ministers to find a way to tax his people. Basically said, make money from it. So they were supposed to do that. Now, they said, okay, we're going to put a tax on the use of social media. So the telcos charge you more when you use social media, and that revenue then goes to the government.
Wow.
Yeah. And virtual private networks are a way to bypass a lot of restrictions. Like in China, if you're in China, you want to go on social media, you need to use a VPN, a virtual private network. And now Uganda is saying we've banned virtual private networks, because if you use virtual private networks, they wouldn't know that you're accessing social media. So that way, then you can bypass it and then not get charged. Now they're saying they're banning it. So if they see VPN, you using VPN, you're in trouble.
How will they determine that you're using VPN?
Well, they can't actually really determine from the ISP's side. Well,
okay.
Unless you're using not a very powerful type of VPN, then it can detect.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, Twitter reportedly suspended 70 million accounts in the past 2 months.
Yes.
And they're doing that because they want to crack down on something. What exactly?
Yes. So Twitter wants the platform to be more human. A lot of people have a lot of accounts that are automated. So if they want to drive, let's say, a conversation, say I want to push an agenda, like there was some talk about the Russians and all that. They use all these platforms, all these accounts, all these fake accounts, and some of them are bots to push this agenda. And then next thing you know, people think, oh, it's trending, but it's actually been intentionally caused to trend. So Twitter says, hey, if we realize that it's an account that's automated, or an account that's used to spread hate speech, or an account used to bully people online, all that kind of stuff, they're taking it out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about some fans of the Surface phone. They are petitioning Microsoft to save it from being cancelled. First of all, what's the Surface phone at all?
Okay, so Microsoft has, they've always provided us with Windows and all the Microsoft Office and all that. But there's always been that competition with Apple when it comes to hardware. Apple manufactures the software and the hardware. Microsoft doesn't. So now Microsoft decided, hey, we want to make our own hardware, hence the Surface devices, the Surface Book, the Surface laptop, and then there was talks of a Surface phone, which is a dual screen phone like you're seeing on your screens. It's beautiful. And the concept looked like, wow, we want this. Only for Microsoft to say, we won't do it again. Why would you do that?
And so what's the benefit? Why are fans petitioning
because
Microsoft not to cancel it?
The possibilities. I mean, a phone that has a dual screen could end up being like your little laptop. Right now we have our phones are so powerful we can use them and not even use our computers. So imagine a phone like this with that power running Microsoft's own OS, Windows, which is supposed to make it seamless transition from your phone to your PC to your tablet. Basically, it looks like it had a lot of prospect, and then Microsoft said it killed it. So they went to change.org and they put in a petition, please do not kill it.
And does Microsoft have a response?
Not yet.
Not yet, all right. But almost every week we talk about artificial intelligence, that AI. And we're being told now that it can predict how you will look
20 years from now.
20 years from now, decades from now.
It's not surprising.
I've seen apps like that, but I never believe them.
I know. I personally, we think, they just, but now with artificial intelligence, it uses a lot of trials of, data that they've collected over time. So I'll give you a typical example. Google Photos. That thing always baffles my mind. I have my old picture when I was a kid on my Google Photos, and I have a picture of me now. When I go to my Google Photos and I look for me, it finds that picture of when I was a kid. So artificial intelligence actually can tell from certain, things that make up your face that this is how you look, because it's how you look.
Yeah. It's interesting, the photos we had up on the screen.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake.
Yes. So I'm just thinking that this is 40, 50, 60, maybe 10 years
Yeah.
interval, how they're going to look. Interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to see how you look?
I would love to see how I'd look,
We'll look
but
into
maybe
it.
not. But let's stay with AI,
Yeah.
because there's a big question on whether it could replace doctors.
Me, anytime I feel some type of way, I Google it. Really, and then I see what people are saying about how I am feeling,
Okay.
and then that informs my decision whether to go to the hospital. I know it's a bad habit. I am told to stop, but this sounds like something I would do. I would definitely talk to my personal assistant on my phone and ask it, hey, I have these symptoms. What do you think I'm suffering from? There's a high possibility this could be good because, once again, a lot of data. We can't process that much data like the computer can. The computer can look at all these options, and, well, there's even talk of new devices that can even check your blood pressure. So with all these health facts that you've entered into your phone already, the phone can then, or the artificial intelligence can then predict from your previous history what you're probably suffering from or what you could end up suffering from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The world is getting interesting, isn't it?
I have one thing though.
Before you come with that, I just think, considering all that's happening now with lack of doctors, lack of beds, you can imagine the impact this could have if someone could just go to their phone and say, I have these symptoms, or or these are the signs I see on my body, and you could just prescribe a drug straight away. Then probably we could ease some pressure on our health facilities. Yeah. But you wanted to say something?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg is the third richest person in the world now.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Facebook.
I think we should create a social media network. What do you think?
We have been thinking about stuff. We haven't done it.
All right. Thank you, Kobe Nkrumah, with the tech news for the week.